Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Tara. We are live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram. So, welcome to Yoga with Tara. I'm not sure if you guys are following the news and seeing what's happening in Washington. It's really crazy, to say the very least. And as always, didn't want to miss Yoga with Tara. Today, I'm actually going to be cutting my hair. Ronella is coming, who is my wonderful hairstylist, and I have not cut my hair in over a year. And as always, it'll probably not be very much, but maybe this much or so. I'm not sure. And a lot of my closest friends say do something very different, but I'm so used to my very long hair that I don't know if I have the courage. In fact, I know I don't to go very short or anything like that. But if you have any suggestions on hairstyles or anything like that, let me know. And I will try and either go live or do a reel before, during, or after the haircut. And hi, Vikas. Hi, Ishu. Hi, Mr. Gajinder. And hi, Pratik. And hi, everyone on YouTube, too. Yeah, I had a bit of a weird situation over the last few days. Hi, Raki. And, it comes down to rules, in lockdown, because I think that we've all been so careful to be so careful, and safety measures are so much in place. So in the building we live in, for example, they've been very strict and no friends are allowed, children in the garden. And I just wondered if slowly maybe we could start opening it up a little bit. But I guess these are all. Tell me how you guys are, what your buildings are doing. I'd be interested to know, because I was thinking at obscure times, if one had a kid or two. Also, suddenly there was this whole ruckus about dogs having to go out on the road to do their business and not be in the building. And I personally got quite upset, because I feel like when you have dogs are like, they live in your home. They're part of your home, and as long as you clean up after them. And I'm very diligent with my pooper scooper. And yes, she's sitting right here, and she knows we're talking about her. She always knows if we're talking about her. So I just felt that if we're being diligent and cleaning up and all that, then I didn't think that it would be something that people would object to. But I realized that as much as everyone is so nice, and I'm genuinely someone who does not like controversy at all, I also realized that somehow when people are in positions of power, especially when it comes to you know rule making and stuff, sometimes it can be a tricky thing. So anyway, that aside, it's just an interesting point about when people have pets. And I of course love animals, but I'm not some huge animal champion who, like so many of my friends. But I sometimes wonder what their rights are as well, especially domesticated animals. Aren't they considered family members? And don't we have to also, of course, we're lucky, touch with, that corona does not really affect the dogs. But I still feel that we shouldn't sort of, we should treat them as being part of the family. Anyway, on that note, we've got Vikas, we've got Gadwal Mohan, we've got Zala. So let's get started, because Tuesday, Thursday, I'm sure everyone's got a lot of work to do. Bindeshi says, I really admire your hair. No, please don't cut it short. You can go for layers. Layers will look good. Good idea, Bindeshi. Loved your videos on children's jungle trips and enjoying with the pets. Thank you, Bindeshi. That's very kind of you. Yoga, tummy exercises. Sure, we'll do some crunches today. Shama says, I'm remembering. Sure. Ishu says, hi, Queen. Thank you. That's very kind of you. And yes, my mom has a wonderful farm, and we grow all kinds of vegetables, and it's really amazing. I have shared some videos on farming and stuff like that. Hi, Rakhi. Okay, guys, so let's get started. I'm just going to adjust this so that you can see a bit more. Is that okay? I hope that's okay. Sorry, this is charging. That's why it's in this funny position. If you can see me when I'm standing, that's great. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Please keep your water beside you if you have water. Excellent. And let's do it. So today I'm going to start with a sitting stretch. to do something a little different. So put your legs in front of you and let's just very, very gently stretch out our legs. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel the stretch. Back straight, and hands up. And feel the stretch. Pull your arms up like a right angle. Up, up, up. Pull, pull, pull. And release. And let's do that again. Pull, pull, pull. Up, 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 up. And release. Fabulous. A good stretch can really make you feel good. And pull, 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 pull. And release. Super. Legs in butterfly. Just gently open up like this. Just for the count of 30. Now leave your legs straight. Take your right leg over your left and turn onto your right. Just for a little bit of a stretch before we stand up. Excellent. Smile. Smiling always helps. Even when you're having a glum day. So yeah, I ended up having a bit of a, I don't even know if I'd call it an argument, but a little bit of a scuffle. And I felt really bad because the problem with me, as my kid says, if I say anything, I always feel bad afterwards. Guilty and sad and I don't want to upset anyone and all that. But sometimes you have to say what you have to say. And sometimes it's important to speak up. What do you feel about that? Okay, guys, on your mats. And let's stretch up into Tadasana. Kai is going back to his desk. Homeschooling is back on, as you know, post the Christmas break. And let's stretch, stretch, stretch into Tadasana and hold. And gently down. Yeah, really great news. There's Rupak that his company Bang Bang has done 5 days of shoot in 6 days of the new year, which is great. Onward and upward, touch wood. And so if anyone's looking to shoot a cool commercial, Bang Bang, India's international production company. I always get confused. Okay. And one more. Up, 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 hold. And release. Now left hand on your left waist, right hand up, and let's stretch it out. Excellent, and hold. Smile, look at your right fingertips. And up. Other side, left hand up. Bend, bend, bend. And up. Fabulous. And again. Release your left hand parallel to your right and hold. Up. Release. And hold. And up. Fantastic. And the third one. Right hand up. Bend. Parallel. Up. And bend. Parallel. And up. Fantastic, everyone. Excellent. Shake it out. Now let's get to a warrior. Right leg in front, left leg back, and bounce. Stretch back and hold. Excellent. Left leg in front, right leg back, and bounce. Excellent. Excellent. Fabulous. Shake it out, 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 shake it out. Yeah, we're in a bit of a mad mood today, sorry. Okay. Legs apart, Utkatasana. Arms in front of your body, back straight. 1. And bend and up. 3 of these. Excellent. Fantastic. miss most about the old normal? Write and tell me. Also, there's a possibility I might have to go somewhere out of town for a work commitment, and I have to admit I'm nervous about that. I don't know if I want to. I think I've become so used to being here with our kids, with Rupak. Don't really want to go on a solo trip anywhere. Anyone else relate? What are your thoughts on that? So, putting my hair in a bit of a top bun. And let's do double angle pose. So clasp your hands behind your back like this, legs apart, and bend down so that your forehead or your nose tip touches the ground and look in front. Excellent. Now hold your toes and head on the floor. Hands in between your legs and stretch it out. Now turn on your right and stretch. And turn on your left and stretch. And you come in the front. Relaxing lion. Excellent. Mountain. And a stick pose. And gently up. Fabulous. Super. Excellent. Now, take a sip of water. And then we get to the variations. We'll just do 5 variations. Osman is saying good morning. Twitter Best is saying hot. Thank you. Janaki is saying super. Thank you guys. Bindeshi. This one is tough. Yes. You are very flexible. Oh, thank you. I love the way your pet is sitting so obediently. Yeah, Bindeshi, she's really obedient, which is why I felt very bad when some people had complained saying all dogs have to be on leashes and all dogs have to go out to poo. And I said, but if we're picking it up with a pooper scooper and if the dog is absolutely harmless, then isn't it okay to let them be free? And of course, if someone's very scared, one will of course leash them. But I just think the whole concept of leash them, take them out, I feel it's kind of like bullying people who are pet owners and lovers. And as long as you are careful and not hurting anyone, I don't think there should be rules like that. Hi, Suman. Hi, Rakhi. Hi. I'm a big fan of you. Who's that? Looking hot. Cricket lover forever says, how sweet. TJP says you are hot. Thank you. Shama says a boy cut is good in all girls. No. I don't have the courage to go that short. Okay, guys. So now let's get back to our variations and let's begin. Okay. For people with very long hair like me, you can tie it up now into a plait. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna cut my hair, maybe do layers, but I'm not gonna go very short. Not my style. If I want to go very short, then I just play with my own hair like this, and I like make these little hairstyles to see what it would look like. Just for a little time, but I wouldn't want to do this on a constant basis. See, I wouldn't mind it for a bit, which is why what I like about the long hair is that you can style it and then you can go back to it being long. But yeah, sometimes I do think a little bit of short hair may be fun, but I think mixing it up. What do you think? Okay, now I'm just fooling around. Sorry, guys. Let's get back to the... Imli Sunat saying, give me a shout out. Yes, madam, can you show one exercise on reducing the tummy? Sure, we'll do some crunches near the end. Vindeshi, and thank you, Ina. Thank you. Thank you, official. Hi, I am Nitin. Hi, UVK. Okay, let's get back. I'm just going to tie this up now. Hi Rakhi, hi Suman, hi Prateek. So, I go live on all three platforms, right? So sometimes if you think that I'm looking elsewhere and talking to someone else, it's because I'm trying to engage with all the three platforms. Okay. So long straight hair in a black. Excellent. Fantastic. Now put your hair, tie it up, and let's get going. We're just going to do 5 variations. So do follow 3 normals and then 5 variations. For the normals, carry on if you know, and otherwise you can do it slower or you can do it with me. Okay, everyone. Namaste Mudra. Breathe in on 1. Breathe out on 2. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, mountain, heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calf. Hold your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Namaste. Second round of the first Surya Namaskar. 1. Down. 3. Stretch. Mountain. Heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calf. Hold your breath. Cobra. Chin. Right leg. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. Second Surya Namaskar. 1. 2. 3. Mountain. Heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Hold the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Namaste. Second part of the second Surya Namaskar. 1, 2, 3. Up. Hold your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right leg in front. Breathe out. Breathe in. Namaste. And the third normal Surya Namaskar. Prayer pose. Breathe in. 1. Breathe out. 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Hold your breath. Breathe in. Mountain. Excellent. Left leg in front. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. And the second part of the third Surya Namaskar. 1, 2. Back. Mountain. Hold your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right leg. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer. Excellent, everyone. Superb. So that was 3 normal Surya Namaskars. Take a sip of water, everyone. Excellent. Now we're going to do just 5 variations. By the way, what do you guys think of? My children think that I should play Among Us on our next Saturday noon live with Tara, which is on Saturday. Among Us is apparently all the rage with kids. And I don't know if you guys know the game or you play the game, but as a mom who's quite technically not savvy, I'm going to try and see what it is because I watch the kids play it sometimes and they really enjoy it. So they got very keen that I play Among Us on the live. So let's see. Maybe I will. If you have any thoughts on that, send me a comment. Okay, guys, let's get going with our variations. Our first variation is going to be the half moon pose. Namaste Mudra. 1, 2. Right leg back and place your knee on the ground and stretch back into a half moon or a crescent moon. And hold. Mountain. Right leg in front, left leg back, crescent moon and hold. And forward. Backward. Prayer pose. Excellent. Now we're going to go to the second variation. We're going to do a double angle pose. Prayer pose. Breathe in. Down. Right leg back. Now clasp your hands behind your back. Bend down. Place your forehead towards your toe and hold. Excellent. Other side. Right leg in front. Clasp your hands. Bend in front and hold. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. For the third variation, we're going to do a Z pose. Breathe in. Out. Mountain. Suck your tummy in and pull your knees towards your forehead and hold. Moon pose, striking cobra pose, mountain, and a lovely froggy jump. Manduk. Excellent. Back. Prayer pose. Fourth round, we're going to do Parivarti Veerasana 1, 2, and 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right leg back. And now take your left hand and place it through your leg. Hold with the right and stretch and hold. Release. Take your right hand out on the side of your left foot and stretch. And look at your left palm and hold. Now take your left hand, place the shoulder around the knee and stretch up and hold. Excellent. Other side, right hand, leg in front. Take your right hand, place it through and hold. Left hand around by the side of your right ankle and stretch back. And now, right arm round your knee and stretch up. Excellent. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. Excellent. Now for the fifth variation, we're going to do a bunch. And this will be the final asana for today's session. We will start with Ardha Chandra Asana, the bird pose, the crane pose, and then we'll go into Supta Vajrasana, Halasana, and then Chakrasana, and then some pranayama. So I'm not an official yoga teacher, but I've been learning for about 21 years from our teacher, Sir Pradeep Pandey, and I continue, of course, to learn 3 times a week. And we do yoga with Tara twice a week. So that's 5 days of yoga per week. A week. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right leg back. Now raise your right leg up and look at your right fingertip and hold. Excellent. Now go into a T-shaped pose or a bird pose. Try and use your lower back to hold your right leg up. If you stumble and fumble, don't worry, try again. And a crane pose. Other side. Right leg in front. And at the Chandrasana, look up and hold. Try and go into a bird pose. And hold. Crane pose. And now we're going to do mountain, moon pose, striking cobra. Now we're going to go into a camel pose. Forward. Moon pose. And we're going to go into a Sukta Vajrasana. So lie down in a Sukta Vajrasana. And now, very, very gently, when you feel ready, release your legs. And we will do a Halasana where the legs go over the head and just breathe normally. Let your chin and your chest, bring your chest to your chin. Sarvanasana. Halasana. Gently release. And now, when you feel comfortable too, we're going to get into a back bend or a half wheel pose or a chakrasana. And hold. Now just completely relax. Feel your breath come back to normal. Feel your abdomen rise and come back. And when you feel completely ready, just think of positive thoughts. We're all fine forever, touch wood. The good parts of normal will return soon. Corona will go, the vaccine will be available. We have all had a year of reassessing priorities. And of course, one's heart goes out to people who have suffered directly by Corona. But I also think there are many silver linings. Family bonding, figuring out what's really important to you. Simple joy, simpler living, love, loved ones, good health for us all forever. Touch it. Gently raise your right leg, drop it on the left, turn your face on the right, universal spinal twisting. And on the other side, raise your left leg, drop it on the right, turn your head on the left, smile, up, and gently turn on the left, and then sit down. And sit in any asana you're comfortable in. Could be a simple cross-leg pose like this. And when you feel ready, let's gently close our eyes and do just 30 Kapalabhati, where you breathe out forcefully through your nostrils. If you feel dizzy or uncomfortable, please stop. Now, when you feel ready, take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, say an ah sound. Just ah. So breathe in. Now we're going to breathe in, and when we exhale, we're going to say an O sound. So a long O. Breathe in. Exhale. Now we're going to take a deep breath in, and when we exhale, we're going to put our lips together and do a humming sound. So just a sound. Breathe in. Gently going to rub our palms together. Place your warm palms over your eyelids. Bend down. And see. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for doing Yoga with Tara. With Tara as in me. That was really relaxing and energetic all at the same time. I think that to me is one of the beautiful parts about yoga. It's a great workout. I really do attribute being in shape to yoga. Although I run also every day, and I have, I think since I was 15, a little bit every day, consistency over quantity. I have also been doing yoga at least 3 times a week, usually for at least 21 years. So I do think when people ask me, how are you in shape? I do think yoga plays a big part. Vindeshi, I'm so sorry. I forgot to do the crunches. I promise we'll do it next time. Boat pose is a great pose for your ab, where you hold your legs up and you stay in this position using your ab muscle and count. You can start with 10, then 20, then 30. We now in our class for 2 minutes. Yeah. And then every time if you do something like that for the abs, then make sure you stretch it out with a cobra. So you must always balance out things like that. Okay. So, yeah, you can even then go as far as also going into moon to stretch it out. Basically, don't do anything that's going to injure you or that's going to strain. So, sip of water, everyone. I better get going because I have a meeting now and then I have my haircut. Bindeshi says you are lucky to have long hair. Thank you, Bindeshi. I promise I won't cut much. Ranella knows me very well. She's not going to do anything too drastic. And hi, Vikas. And even though very close friends say, do it, go for it, change it, I know I won't, except a little bit. Hi, Imli Sunet. Hi, Avdesh. Hassan says, great, good. And Gautam says, how are you? We are fine, touchwood. I hope you are too. How to reduce my love handles? Afsar says, honestly, I think a good thing to do, Afzal, is the whole routine. Because I think with yoga, it's very holistic. And Of course, there are certain asanas that help in certain areas. So I think anything where you're like twisting your tummy and doing exercises like crunches, all that really helps. I'll definitely ask my teacher for specifics, but I think the holistic doing Surya Namaskar and the variations and the stretches, all that helps. ऋषिकेश, आपने मेरा मैसेज बॉक्स चेक नहीं किया. लॉर्ड गिफ्ट ऋषि, मैं कब से कमेंट कर रहा हूँ. आई विल चेक इट ऋषिकेश. थैंक यू. हाय अहमद, आई विल चेक. हाय बिकी, गुड मॉर्निंग. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, Ishu. Thank you, Afzal. Thank you, Mehboob. Great to have you all here. Have a fantastic Thursday. Thanks, Bindeshi. Thanks, Rahul. Hi. And bye, Imli Sunuk. Thank you all so much for joining. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra.